Alrighty then.
Alrighty then, we're gonna head into the property. Got a few things I want to do. I want to kind of explore a little bit, maybe do a little bit of cutting and see if there's a little trail opening that we can make down into that new area. We'll see what it looks like. All right, stay tuned. Alrighty then, I guess that storm knocked over this pine across the trail, so take care of that right now. Awesome. Oh, actually, that's going to make some good kindling. It's a nice piece of pine. So anyway, I decided to cut it up. I'll pick that up next week when I bring the trailer out. I was just exploring. I'm going to show a little bit of the property back here. There's like a little area that I thought would be a good spot for a trail, and I ended up just walking it. And but I figure I'll take the video camera and take a video of it. It's pretty cool, actually. I think you'll like this. See ya. Alrighty then. Yeah, this is the area I thought that might be able to make a little trail. And I was thinking even something to bring the ATV in. I'm not sure how easy that'll be. This is pretty steep right here, but we might be able to build something up here. But I'm just gonna take a walk and talk about what I was thinking, and then show you the rest of the trail. It's gonna take a little while to get through here. It's pretty dense, but I think I just need to clean this bunch of trees right here, which, you know, maybe it might take an hour or so. So that'll be a project. I mean, I could maybe go through here. I'll explore that option as well. Whichever's the easiest to get back to where those big maples were. So, but anyway, I'll just kind of bushwhack this part of it. There's that water that I think the frogs were in last week. Anyway, it's pretty nice down in here. There's a couple of dead trees here that can easily be trimmed to get better access in here, and then a few logs on the ground that just need to be cut. And then you make your way in here, and I'll trace this out. I'll get a picture of the land again, and then I'll draw on it so you can kind of see the path I'm taking right now. And I'll put that up on the screen. But this basically, that water that's along the property is over there, which means Ben's property is just up that way. But one of the big, we had the big storm last night, and I was just in here not that long ago, but it looks like one of the big old maples just took a beating. So I think it was obviously a little bit on the dead side. Anyway, check that out. She just ripped apart. There's another big one back in here. I'll just walk. I'll walk over this way along the edge. Yeah, so there's another one, another maple here. But again, it's looking pretty worn as well. And yeah, from here you can see the barn from the neighbors. So, and this is actually dry. I thought it was wet all the way, but it's actually dry right here. So this is a path that we can go right up to the edge of the property and then just walk along the property where Ben had all of his maple syrup buckets. So it looks like this is a way to come in as well. So I think my goal is to kind of make like a little walking trail, so I can kind of take it, I can hunt it, so I can walk this, you know, not just the main trail, but walk this secondary little trail. So I'll show you what it looks like back here. There's and then I'll show you a couple of interesting things back here. I was just back here, so it's if you come back here, it's like a little game trail. So there's been deer and other animals coming through here because it's well packed. And I followed this same trail, I'm pretty sure, in the wintertime, because I remember some of these big trees back here. So I think it's pretty cool, actually. So now we're getting into the wet spot. So it's almost like there's two watery areas, one closer to Ben's house, garage, and then one in the back corner. And then actually there's a third one, and I'll show you that in just a couple minutes. But this is a great little trail. So it's there's a couple spots that are challenging up ahead, but I found a route around, and you'll be surprised where it ends up. I was too. Because the last time I did this, I actually cut over to the main trail that was just slightly off our property. But earlier today, I walked up through here, and I crossed all of these trees, and that was a real challenge, to say the least. But if we just follow in here, it's actually not too bad. It's a little bit, yeah, I went up through there as well, but if you follow this kind of right along the edge here, it's a little bit of water here, so you can actually walk up and over, but I'll just go this way anyway. That's not too bad. A little bit wet. I like bushwhacking, so yeah. So if you just kind of skirt this edge here, you can walk up there, and you'll see another lower pond. But we're gonna go around that one by coming this way. And there's only one sketchy spot, which is this fallen tree. We just have to go under it. I could always cut it, but it's not too bad. I think that's what I did. Yeah, I went under it here. Yeah, I think I did. Or did I go over it? Yeah, I don't remember. We'll find out in a second here. Oh, I think I just went the wrong way. Let me just look here. Did I go down that way? Here I am going to get lost on where I was just a few minutes ago. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to stay low here. Let me look. Did I? Yeah, oh yeah, I came through here because there's that big rock. Or did I? Actually, I don't remember if that's the way I came. No, I don't think so. I remember this big tree. Anyway, I'm not going to get lost. I know roughly where I am. Oh, I think I went under it here, maybe. We'll see. And then I came up here. Yes, I did. Yeah, and you can see, like, this is actually a little bit of a game trail. So there's been animals coming through here. Yeah, so it's pretty cool in here. Yeah, so there's some water down here. Yeah, there's the tree I went under, actually. Yeah, so there's one water here. Now we're heading back towards the top corner of the property. And if I was to keep going more to the left here, I would go right up to the top of the property. You can see there's a hill here, and there's actually some more water just over this hill. There's a little bit more water, but check out where I ended up here. This is so neat. You'll recognize it in just a minute or so once I get there. Running into trees. Yeah, so a lot of this can just be trimmed. This is so neat. But this is a nice little trail, so it'll be a nice little trail to kind of walk on. And I think I'll just kind of take the chainsaw, maybe a little bit at a time, and just cut a few little trees here and there. Just small stuff just to be able to get through here. But check this out. Look where I ended up. Remember this from last week's video? That's all the wood I cut. Yeah, so I'm back on the main trail. So just like that. And I'll show that. Now if I go, for fun, I'll just walk up to the end of the trail. And you'll see, let me see, there's more water down there. So just over that little hill, there was more water. Yeah, and there's the end of the trail just up there. And this trail actually bends down and it goes to the next property. So I remember in the winter, I actually came out on that trail. I went a little further. So anyway, I think that's pretty cool. I just wanted to share that little trip. And we'll see how the video turns out. Especially showing me bushwhacking and hitting trees. All right, see ya. Alrighty then, gonna head into the property. Just gonna get the chainsaw all ready. We'll go in and see if we can't break the beginning of that trail into the other part of the property. And then we'll see what that looks like. Anyway, stay tuned. See ya. Alrighty then, I've identified we're gonna go straight through. That going up that way, yeah, it's not as good. So anyway, I've got a lot of trees here to kind of clear, so I figured I would just do a little video and show that. I'll probably just do it in fast forward, but you see the general idea. I gotta cut this tree. There's a couple trees over there, and I gotta make it so that I can get through and have a nice little walking path through there. All right, that's not too bad. I'm going to bring the camera over a little closer. You can see the rest of this. Stay tuned. Awesome. Whew. Wow, what a difference. There, I got a nice little path through there. There's a couple other trees to get, but that's awesome. I think I've got a little fun thing to do here as part of this video, and that's going to happen very shortly. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, I'm going to do a little target shooting. I got a little target set up over there. I've got my my pellet gun, and I've got the other video camera pointed at the targets. So let's see what it looks like. Haha, first shot, got it. I hope I got that on camera. That's so cool. Oh, missed that one. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this camera over. It might have a better view. And then let me just make my way over. To my little setup. Small little target, so you can see, hopefully that got caught on camera, because you can see where I, can you see that? Yeah, that's where I hit. That's a pretty good shot, I must say. Anyway, let me set this up right here. and we'll see how this looks. I kept going for that top one. I kept missing it. But I did, I think you caught one on camera where I hit it. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. But I think that's going to be one of the things I'm going to do out here is I think I'll bring my air bow next. Do a little target practice with that and then bring my bow and arrow out. And then I think just for the next little while, I'll just do a little bit of this trail at a time until we have a nice trail come hunting season. It'll be a nice little extra path to go. All right, we'll see ya. Hopefully this video turned out all right. See ya. Thanks for watching. See ya.